Welcome to one of Aurora's Christmas Market virtual workshops. Special thanks to Healthy Planet for presenting Aurora's Christmas Market and for additional support and funding by the province of Ontario. My name is Nicole, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, holiday wrapping. We're going to talk a little bit about those funny or difficult to wrap items. We're going to get a little bit creative and add some crafting to our wrapping, and we're going to talk about how to make our stuff really pretty. So the first thing I wanted to share with everybody today was an item that I love so much, and it's just regular craft paper, and I buy it at the dollar store, but there's so much that you can do with it. What I did with it today for wrapping is I went just to the dollar store and I found some sponges and just traced on the shape of a Christmas tree, cut it out with my scissors, got myself some paint, and I decorated the craft paper with my own design for wrapping. The other thing you can do is decorate it with stamps. I found this really cute little stamp kit at the dollar store. So that's another great thing to get the kids involved, decorate your craft paper, and you have some very special wrapping paper to gift give. So we are also going to be wrapping some of those difficult to wrap items this year, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but a lot of that stuff is kids items. So one of the ways you can wrap it is find your item. So today we're going to wrap this really cute little snowman, and you're going to want to make sure you have enough length and width to wrap around it, and you'll know what I mean after you see me do it. So I just have already pre-measured out enough that will go around him, as well as be able to wrap down from the top. So I'm going to fold in on the one side about a third of the way in. I'm going to fold it on the other side. But what I like to do is just fold it down a little bit to give me a crisper edge. So it's not just my raw cut edge, because I'm not very good at cutting a straight line. I'm going to use my tape to secure it. Then on the bottom, you're going to fold it about a third of the way up and crease it down. Then you're going to want to open that up, as you can see, just like this, and fold in each side and press along each line so you have a bit of a diamond. That's going to create your bottom, and that's where you're going to tape. Open it up just like that. So you've got your bottom. You might need a bit of extra tape just to close it up there. And then I'm going to put my little guy in here. So I'm going to fold that up. I'm going to tape it. Then I'm going to make it look pretty with a bow. So that is those funny to wrap kind of toys or stuffed animals. The other thing we're going to wrap today is probably one of my favorite things to receive and give, and maybe yours too, these delicious candles. So you're going to want to cut a rectangle. Again, you're going to have to measure your item. It might be a big candle like this, maybe it's a smaller item. So you're going to want to make sure that it's long enough that it will wrap all the way around, but also enough that it can fold into the top. So take a look at the size of your item, and that's how you'll know how to cut your paper. After you know your size and you've cut your paper, you're going to cut these little strips into it. Not all the way in, but again, that's going to be the size of your top. So just loosely, you can fold it over, grab your scissors, and you can actually do both sides at once, so it's a little bit quicker. So now you bring it around, you're going to tape it, and then what you're going to do is you're going to bring in each of these little strips and fold them in as you go. There we go, got it. And then you do the top. And so the other thing you could also do is you don't even have to cut it. If you're pretty good, pretty crafty, you can just fold it in without having these little strips as well. So there that is. And then again, you can just stick your pretty bow right on top like I did here, and it looks nice and pretty. So I want to show you how to make these bows. I like to go to the craft store and get these really nice pads of cardstock paper. They have all different colors and patterns, so you can use it during the holidays, but you can use it for any gift-giving occasion. And then you can just go on the internet and print out one of these templates for bows. It has all the different portions or parts of the bow. So you can cut them out in cardstock and create your own stencil to use, and then you can use them for as long as you like. So the first piece you're going to bring it in, and I like to use my glue gun. That's my favorite method of glue, but you can use whatever kind of heavy duty glue you like. Now, as you can see, the bows that I made, I like to mix and match the different papers to create just a few different colors and designs, but if you like to keep it all the same, you can absolutely do that too. Some of the other things I like to do to decorate the gifts once they're all wrapped is I like to go to the dollar store and just kind of take a look in the ornament aisle, and you can find some really pretty inexpensive ornaments, and they look so nice just taped on your gift right underneath your bow. You can just add it right in there. I also really like to use twine, and I was very excited this year to find some different color twines as well. I think it's very simple and really pretty, and so I like to put that on the gifts as well. One of my favorite things to give during the holiday season is a really pretty basket, and I think one of the coolest things to do is to shop local and to support your local artisans and your local shops to fill these baskets. And so Aurora's Christmas Market is the perfect place for that. You'll find lots of yummy treats, you'll find really nice homemade soaps and ornaments and all kinds of really awesome stuff that will be very special to the receiver, but it's also really special because you're supporting your local community. What I like to use is these rolls of cellophane. So what I will say right now is, if you see this and you think that this is a good idea and you want to do it, I would say go right to the dollar store right now, or as soon as you can, because last year these sold out. I was unable to find them when I needed them. So for these, you are gonna want to unroll it, and you'll have I like to place my basket in the middle. So I unroll it on the table, and then I put my basket on top of it, and then you pull it up and hold it in the middle. So you'll bring it all up, you'll hold onto it, you'll squeeze it nice and tight for you, and I go to my handy dandy twine and I tie that around, and then it looks really pretty, but you can of course use ribbon or whatever you like. The other thing is I also like to add a little something special to the outside to make it look pretty, and one of the things that I did last year that I think I'm probably going to do again is I found these little wood slices and just used some regular paint and painted it. I got my little ones to put their thumbs in paint and put their little thumbprint on it, so it looks like a Christmas light. So it's a Christmas ornament. It's homemade and it's special because it's from the kids. Everybody likes stuff from the kids, but it also makes the basket look really pretty. So that's my last item. That's a wrap on this wrapping virtual Aurora's Christmas Market video. Thank you so much. Have a happy holiday.